What are you expecting on the dot plot for this year?
Well, I think that they'll probably go to 2 cuts. I know there's some people that think that the median will show one or maybe even none. Look, the Fed historically is a very deliberate, slow-moving institution. So I don't think they're going from three at the margin to one. I think they'll show 2 cuts between now and the end of the year today.
So, and that'll, set off the equity markets again. We've been on this incredible rally, all fueled by those big 7 mega cap tech stocks. Does that continue in your mind? Do we continue to see this rally, as Andrew Left maybe fittingly says he respects the irrationality of the market?
Well, look, this is nobody wants to call it that because it's so insulting, but it is a bubble. And I guess if you believe that this bubble will get as big as what we saw, in '99 and early 2000, then sure, the sky's the limit. But we backed out what the 5-year EPS growth estimate is embedded in the S&P 500, and it's 17% per annum. That is the 5-year embedded EPS growth expectation, and it took on a huge inflection point when, in May of 2023, after that initial blowout NVIDIA report. And so it's all about generative AI and how that's revolutionary. I think it's maybe more evolutionary, but the market is speaking. Historically, the 5-year EPS growth in the S&P averages out to be around 6%. We're at 17% right now. So, there's a lot priced in. And of course, as you said, you're seeing it in the relative performance of the Mag 7. Their earnings are up 100% over the past year. The rest of the market, the 493 stocks, their collective earnings are negative 3%. So, as you said before, there's bifurcation in the employment data, and there's huge bifurcation in the stock market. But, who can call what the top is going to be on these mega cap tech stocks? It's probably going to take ultimately some disappointing guidance, which ultimately is what brought Cisco down to its knees heading into 2001, if you remember. But that's really what it's going to take.